No matter how people hide the truth, it must surely surface one day. Justice for Mohbad, justice for all. Every wahala between Mama Mohbad, Abosede, and Adura Gbemi, Mohbad's younger brother, as Adura exposed every single thing that happened in Mohbad's house. Darosa and Wunmi is nowhere to be found. Justice for Mohbad. My country people, let's share this video. Justice for all, justice for Mohbad.
I just out of the cloth for myself. I did not really know. It was Baba. It was when Baba tackled me in court, and she narrated that it was Asho Ibora in Ijebu, because I am from Ijebu, to cover your loved ones. So that was lawyer. So that was what you dropped. You dropped, so it can cover you. No, to cover himself, to cover Mohbad. The last question. Your father-in-law said when he was invited that the son was dead, he went to Lekki where he stayed and he saw a cloth, the guy's cloth covered and soaked with blood, and that presupposed that there was a quarrel, and that is why it scared you that time. That, are you sure that injury was minor? Your father-in-law said he saw his clothes and he engaged you in conversation. He never spoke to me that day. I tried talking to him, but he just jacked his hand. Okay, it's like when we try to hold Baba's hand to speak to Baba. Baba pull his hand away. Come on, leave me. You can't kill my son and be dragging my hand to talk to me. Leave my hand. Now, he never spoke to me that day. I tried talking to him, but he just jacked his hand. He jacked his hand or jacked his hand. But was it true that there was a cloth that was soaked in blood, full of blood? The only thing my father-in-law saw was the bed sheet, not his personal cloth. And it wasn't soaked because even after he died, his younger brother used that bed sheet to sleep for a week. It was soaked in blood. It was not soaked. It was a stain. I didn't know if he saw any cloth because when my husband was in the room with me, I did not see any cloth, and we slept on the same bed sheet and he slept on the same bed sheet with me, and it was a white bed sheet, and that was the same bed sheet on the balcony, the same bed sheet Baba saw that day. So I do not know. He said his corpse, upon examination, there was a deep cut in his hand, not a minor cut. Which hand? This same hand? Wunmi asked. Yes, it was a very deep cut in his hand. Did you check the corpse? Did you see the corpse? There are proofs online of the same cut. I am sure about 10 to 15 people would have seen it here. It wasn't deep. Okay, thank you. The court. Any re-examination? Wunmi's lawyer, Farana. None, Your Honor. The witness. There's something I noticed. This same my sin, I noticed something last week, and I don't know why I was not informed when they wanted to bury him. This same my sin was on call with this Baba's girlfriend, and I feel this same my sin that could do this my sin could do these things with my husband. Who did this thing with my husband? None of my husband's relatives should be in contact with him after my husband's demise. And I am really curious, why did she have to talk to the same person my husband complained about to the whole family? She was talking to the same person after my husband's death. What is their connection? I need to know. Court, thank you. You may step down. Okay, Mr. David Nowula, we made an application for witness summon, and we summoned Zlatan and Shey Awonuga, and we got a confirmation that they have sent them. Shey Awonuga is a manager. We have done the needful and we have facilitated the court summon. We sent the bailiff. We sent the bailiff confirmed it. You see, this is the lawyer David Nowula. Immediately, they have applied to bring Mubat's manager, that is Shey Awonuga and Zlatan, to the coroner inquest. They have confirmed that the bailiff have submitted it to the coroner. Now the court, you should have done a follow-up to make sure they are present in court since they are your witness. Wahala. Wahala, oh, wahala. You see, this is what I'm asking. This court is making it look like a real court. All right. The other time I read to you guys section 30, I think 38. Section 38 of the Lagos Coroner Law says the magistrate have the full power to invite anybody, that the coroner has the full power to act as a magistrate, to summon anybody to be present in the court. Now, we have this coroner here right now. He's telling people, lawyer, to go and do effort to get those guys to come. I mean, are these guys defendant? No, we're not in a serious court. If I'm a lawyer here right now, I'll put it up to the court. Come. I'm not an accused person. When you say he's my witness, I mean witness on what basis? Coroner court is a fact finding. It's a fact finding establishment. So the coroner is responsible to invite anybody that is going to be helpful in the fact finding. Do not tell people to be going after adults. So these guys have to, these lawyers, okay, who are also representing some interested parties in the public, they have to go and make effort to bring them. Okay, now I see the reason why you have to go and make your own effort to bring the Arusha. But it's not supposed to be done like that. I mean, if this are done, this is against the Lagos Coroner Law. Then you put it up to the court. Court, do your job. It's your job to approve. Once you approve them, then an invitation and someone will be sent to them. They refuse to come, then you know the next thing to do. I mean, if you attend, if your presence is needed in the court, you cannot repel that you don't want to be present. Go on.
Papa, now I can see why the legal team are having difficulty of bringing the nurse, bringing the Hausa, because they are not even helping issue here. That's why they have to be sorting for them themselves.
They should challenge the coroner. They should remind her of her job. That's why I'm telling you that sometimes lawyers, they go make mistake and they come out and tell you the system is corrupt, this one, that one. You will not know that they themselves are not doing much. We know that
if woman is keeping mute, maybe she have her reasons why, probably because of the DNA and all the shenanigans she's done with her life. She's too ashamed to come out in the public to admit it. But the young ADURA, your own blood brother, for that kid to have kept this mute for this long, that kid is deadly. They really need to go do his mental health assessment, because that kid is being polluted by his mother. He have the same sickness as his mom, if not even worse. This is the reason why I said earlier that Mama Mohbad, Maya ADURA, she's making the same mistake all over again. And if she's not careful, but then I don't want to use my mouth to say bad thing. If she's not careful, I just hope she can hear this And those stupid people that screen record, they don't, when people are talking something, you know, that can really help their life, they don't screen record it and go give it to that lady so she can listen to it. I am saying this not because I want to say it, but because I know that she's about to make another mistake because of her selfish reasons. Why? Yeah, ADURA, you should know better. You've already lost one. Do you want to cry again? Yeah, ADURA, I think it's about time for you to start doing what is right. Not for your own sake, because you already lived half of your life. But ADURA have future ahead of him. You know, just live. You should be living your children's life now, not your own selfish life anymore. You're supposed to live for your kids. If she's not careful, I will leave it there. I pray that God help that family.
Let me tell you, the EFCC chairman got it wrong by coming to the media, by coming to the public. He shouldn't have done that. He is the lawyer. You don't come to the court of public opinion.
It's obvious you are holding brief for Yaya Bello.
You want not okay, maybe if that is how you see it, fine. If that is how you see it, it's okay. The fact that I am sharing my opinion on what EFCC did wrong. Look, EFCC have communication departments, have publication department. Why will the EFCC chairman himself come out to be addressing the people, come out to be addressing the media, instead of him gathering his facts and go after Yaya Bello and make sure Yaya Bello is put behind bars with all the evidence that they have?
One more question.
Profile case EFCC has lost.
One more question.
High profile case that EFCC have lost.
One more question before I rest my case. Why?
Hold on, sir. Before you
hold on. Hold on. Just one question. Why did the school refunded the money not back to the account that it was paid for, but to the EFCC?
Network is breaking.
Why did the school return the money to EFCC and not the bank that paid it to the school? Why was
actually matured or have is actually mature to reason like that? So that's it, my brother.
Thank you very much, Lion King.
I said, I'm even calling you my brother.
Lagata.
Hello?
This me. That's exactly what I want to say. Nobody is your brother. Nobody is your sister on TikTok. Nobody is your mother. That's what I always say. I don't give you respect if you don't respect yourself. Even if you're up to my mother's age, so far you come on TikTok and do rubbish, I will give you what you deserve. You subject yourself to disrespect. I will disrespect you. I don't have brother, I don't have sister, I don't have mother. I give it to you the way you give it to me. So stop calling them your brother, stop calling them your sister. Nobody on this TikTok, they are all snitch. Which kind of brother, your sister, they call them and they stab you at the back? I don't get brother. If you come here, if you be elderly woman or elderly man, if you do rubbish, I'll give it to you the way you bring it. Woto, I will give it to you. I don't care. Who gets elder food? You or Moleto? Let's concern elder.
You can receive. Can I quickly I'll drop. Let me drop my submission, please. Mommy, welcome, ma. You can say. You can talk, ma.
Omo Success, good afternoon. Omo Bolanle. Hi, daughter. Adama, how are you? Big Gold, Lazy for Lagata. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Lagata, I want to say this. Like somebody said earlier, it takes a man to apologize. If there's anything on this case, I've not rubbed your head and I told you where your faults are. But it takes a man to say that, to say what he did wrong and to apologize. Let me tell you this. Some people no matter how much apology you make, they will not accept it. But you've done what you're supposed to do by apologizing. You've stayed off for like almost a week that you have been dragged, and you came out and you did this apology. I want to buttress what our sisters have said here now. Ojuba Farabale, Omarimu. We've been on here for 8 months. You should know by now who is your so-called quote and unquote brother or sister. Let me say this out here. We want people sometimes, but you cannot save them. They don't want to be saved. You can try. That's all you can do. You've tried, so let it go. Clearly. You cannot save any Tiobafe was saved. Sherry Ejeka, let's look at it this way. We are all under justice for Mohbad because, let me say this, Black Widow's mom was not there in her life. I mean, parental, whatever thinking. Ejeka ma wolo, orote mfa yi si, has to do with that, to the best of my knowledge. Nobody is a perfect parent. But if and I've said this, what if I boom lori, think oban she o mommy mo fe mo nkan to nse o. Me expect come you was on social media. Come wa so nkan to nse. You don't bring our business out. But I guess that's how our youngsters, that's how they operate these days. Every little thing they have to come on social media to come and talk about it. No. Only so-called people don't la won gbejai. E lo kole le ni. Wọ́n yìí máa padà wá fi bú. Wọ́n sì máa padà wá fi bú lọ́la. Go and write this down. And I'm extremely disappointed in young men who find gossip as a cruise. It takes two to tango. In your meji, kò sí ẹ̀dá tó wà lórí social media yìí tí kò ní gist mate.